Okay, I'm recording in Packet Tracer. I'll be doing an activity on basic router configuration using the CLI. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the main office router. Then we're going to go to the CLI. And then need to hit enter. Then we will type EN for enable. And then we will go conf space T. Then we will type host name. Space main office. When you're using Packet Tracer, you want to make sure if it tells you to put in caps locks when it's grading, you probably want to put it in caps lock. Now after you're done doing that, you just press enter, and it should put the name up. Instead of router, it should have the main office written there. And then we need to use Control Z and then hit enter. And then we need to type in copy run start, copy running space config start up config. And it tells me I wrote it wrong. Okay, I see what I did. I put an F instead of C for copy. And just hit enter. It should be okay. Another way you can do that is just type in copy run start and it'll do the same thing. Or WR. Now we're going to go and do the same thing to the other router. Just call it a little bit different. So, enable. And we're going to go conf-t, which is config terminal. And then we're going to go host name. And then we will type RMT SITE1 and hit enter. Then we'll do the same thing again, copy run start or write. Oh, right, it doesn't work on this one. Guess I have Control Z. hit enter. Copy, run, start. Now I'm back on the main office, and I will be putting in the following configurations, and I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, what I did here is I put in more configuration in the office router, and what I did is I put in comps T, and then went into the interface for the serial 1, and then from there I put in the IP address for it and the subnet mask, and then I gave it the clock rate of 64,000. Then I typed in no space shutdown, so it won't turn it off, it'll stay on, and then you can see it linked up. The link's changed to upstate, or yeah, it should be upstate or downstate. And then you just hit exit, and that's that part. Then we go on to the second one and do the same thing, but with different stuff. So that's what we'll do next. Okay, that's not what I'm doing next. I need to go back to the main office router, and I will be configuring the fast Ethernet interface on the main office router. So I'll do that real quick. Okay, what I did there, like I just said, we went back to the main office router and set up the interface for the Ethernet for the serial, or no, that's not serial, the fast Ethernet 00. First, what I did was I went interface FA 0-0, and then hit enter, IP address space 192.168.2.1 255.255.255 for subnet mask. Then hit enter, and then I put no shut. Hit enter, Control Z, and then copy, run, start, and hit enter, and that's finished for that one. Okay, now we're going back to the other router, RMT Site 1, and what we're going to do now is set up the configuration for the serial interface. Okay, so I configured the serial for Site 1 router, and what we did is you go comp T interface serial 0/1/0, the IP address and subnet mask, then no shut, and then exit, which I'll do right now is exit for it. Now I enter again, and then I'm going to do the fast Ethernet. Okay, I did the fast Ethernet for the site router, and it's Ethernet, or first you gotta go comp T, then internet face fast Ethernet 0/0, and hit enter, then IP address with the subnet mask, and then go ahead and write in no shutdown, or no space shutdown, and then hit enter, and then after that press Control Z, and then type in copy run start, and you should be finished with that portion. So far everything is all linked up, everything's all in the green now because we just finished that one. And now we will be going and performing configuring the RIP in the routing protocol. Okay, we're back on the main office router, and I will be setting up for the RIP on it. Okay, I finished doing that. First, what you do is you go comp T, enter, router, space RIP, enter, version 2, space 2, your network with IP address, another network with the other IP address. Then you're going to go Control Z, and then copy run start. Now we'll go to the other router and finish it up. And put the RIP on it. Okay, I finished doing the RIP for the second router, and it's pretty much the same thing, just different IP addresses except for one. I think one of them's still the same. And yeah, you just pretty much do the same thing. Now we need to go back to first router and do the enable the secret password and password for VTY, and I'll show you that here in a sec. Okay, I just got finished doing the console line, but first I did the secret. I first enabled the secret, and that's Cisco 123. Then I went to line console 0, and then put in password for class at login, and then hit enter and exit, and then went for line VTY space 0 space 4, enter, did the password for that, which is class, and then hit enter, and then I type in login, so it'll show up at login to enter class. And then I hit Control Z and copy run start and hit enter. Now we will do the same thing to the other router. Okay, we got done with the secret password, and then we did the line console password, which is class, and the VTY password, which is also class. Then you log, just pretty much is exactly the same thing that we did on the other server. So after you're here at the login, then you go Control Z, enter, and copy run start, and then it'll ask you to start up config, hit enter, then it'll tell you okay when it's finished. And that is pretty much all you need to do. And that is a basic configuration on 2 different routers. And that is the end of this activity. Thank you for watching.